No, I've never heard of the guy.
He said he's an art dealer and that he has a piece I might be interested in. Yeah, here, tonight. I know, it seemed odd to me too with the power out. Oh, you know what? That's him. I'm gonna try to stall until you get here, okay? Right. Come in, please.
Thank you.
Be careful, the power's out. I'm Victoria Newman.
Thomas Balfour. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Newman. So, how long's the power been out?
For several hours now.
What a lightning storm we're having.
You know, normally I don't conduct Newman Foundation business in my home late at night, Mr. Balfour. But your phone call intrigued me. So let's see the painting.
First, I'm gonna need some assurances from you.
What kind of assurances?
Should you decide not to make the purchase, and you won't say anything about me, this meeting, and certainly nothing about the painting to anyone.
I'm sorry, but the Newman Foundation doesn't operate under a shroud of secrecy, Mr. Balfour.
Well, my client demands strict privacy.
Oh, that's a colleague of mine I invited. She's very knowledgeable in modern art. She's also extremely trustworthy. So if you'd like to set up on that easel.
All right.
Mr. Balfour was just about to show me the piece that he has for sale.
One of Tironi's masterworks. It's emblematic of all.
He bought all of my sketches, and then he said that he was from the Department of Justice and that he needed my help.
Did you check his credentials?
Yeah, I called the Department of Justice and asked if there was an ARCA working there.
It was obviously you.
He wanted me to help him locate stolen art by forging a Tironi painting.
Why would you think for one moment that the Newman Foundation would buy stolen property? Do you think I'm stupid, Mr. Balfour? That I wouldn't recognize this Tironi? It was stolen 10 years ago from the Sheffer Museum outside of Pittsburgh.
Victoria, I suggest that we phone the police.
Yeah, that was my thought exactly.
That'd be a mistake.
For you and your client, I'm sure it would be.
Listen, your foundation in recovering stolen art, that's why I'm here, Miss Newman. I know this painting's provenance.
I'm listening.
I want to see this painting back in the museum so the public can see it again and enjoy it. But if you call the police, it's just going to end up underground, never to see the light of day. But with your help, your foundation's support, we can make sure that doesn't happen. Now, my client is willing to let this go for far less than it's worth. Pennies on the dollar. Think of all the good you can do. Your foundation will be a hero.
I need to think.
You say one word about this painting being a forgery, I'll make sure that your friend Daniel never picks up a brush again. You read me?
Not that I'll buy it. But, what's your price?
Well, it's worth at least $1 million, maybe more. But my client's willing to sell it for 10 cents on the dollar.
100,000?
Cash.
That's a lot of money.
The offer's only good for tonight. But if you're not interested, somebody else will be.
I think you should buy it, Victoria.
Why do you think that?
Well, I've been to the Sheffer. Lovely museum. It's the saddest thing, though. I mean, they've left the empty frame just hanging there still on the wall. It's as if it's waiting for the painting to return. I think it would be a wonderful gesture for the Newman Foundation if you restored it back to its proper place.
All right, why don't you leave it here, and I'll have one of our curators examine it.
Under the circumstances, that's impossible. Painting stays with me.
Fine. I'll make the deal. It's gonna take a little time to put the money together.
You have 24 hours.
I'm sure you won't mind if I bring an assessor when we make the exchange. I have to tell my board that I had the piece properly examined.
Of course not. Just make sure you have the money in full, in cash.
Tomorrow night, then. What time can I expect you?
Actually not here. I want to, meet in the alley behind Jimmy's Tavern. And no police. If I see anyone there, it doesn't look right to me. Deal's off, and you'll never hear from me again.
Agreed.
Night.
Night. Would I be any more of a con artist if I tried?
I don't know. I mean, he could be legit, Victoria.
Are you serious? I'm going to the feds with this. Forgery. Why am I not surprised?
Guy's been impersonating me as part of his scam. I'm making it my mission to put him away.
What can I do to help?
Well, how do you feel about wearing a wire tomorrow night when you meet this joker?
Fine.
We know anything about him. I mean, it could be dangerous.
I'm assuming that I'll have backup.
So, cash will be provided by the Justice Department. There'll be plenty of agents planted around in case anything goes awry.
Well, as long as we can put this phony and his partners behind bars, I guess that's what matters.